So, I have, I guess you can say, things I want to say about, a dedication to my dad, the one that passed away. Those who don't know, I was in the foster care system because my bio mom couldn't take care of me, and nobody knew where my dad was. Let me tell you guys a story. Fond memories of my early childhood. So, when I was adopted, or in the foster care system for 10 years, with the same family that I got adopted into, the dad, the father figure, James, he was a steel mill worker, but prior to that, he was a Army vet. Basically, he went into the Vietnam War. During Vietnam, he, fought, and he also helped, at the bases with helicopters, and he was a mechanic and all that shit. And he got exposed to the Agent Orange, and they didn't know afterwards that in the end it'll kill him. So, during my time with the adoptive family, aka the Larson family, there was 2 people, well actually no, 3 or 4 people in the house. It was my adopted mom, Jackie, my adopted dad, James, or Jim, one of the 2, and then the 2 older siblings that are way older than me. You wanna know who's the oldest in the Larson family and siblings? Well, my sister Jennifer. She's in her 50s. She was born in 1971. And my brother, John, he was born in 72 or 73. And get this, his birthday is close to mine. October. I was just a chunky little cutie back then. And James, my adopted dad, he during, I think, one point, he took a lot of photos of me, for a photo album and whatnot. I think there was one photo that made me burst laughing because I remember it happening. He took a photo of me with a thing of mashed taters from KFC on top of my head. And another one with jelly. And another one with freaking cake from my birthday all over the place. Now, he was, a perfect dad. In technical terms, he would be a perfect dad. He was loving, caring, took somebody in when they needed it the most. That's what a father would do. Any type of parent would do, actually. There was also, I think at one point, it was actually funny because during one of my birthdays, I threw a cake on the floor in my diaper in a purple hat, stomping on the ground going, eh. Starts teasing me. He's like, "You're naughty, Cheyenne." As he's laughing, of course. He's very naughty. And before, I think it was a year before he died, we went to go to Disney World. Yes, in Florida. We packed up all the belongings, including me, traveled all the way down to Florida from Illinois, while my sister, Jennifer, lucky, got to be in a plane. I was jealous, I guess. I don't know. She got a fancy plane. But let's say that my dad, the one who died, he practically did everything in his power to keep me happy. And when we went to Disneyland, we went everywhere. We got to see the first Toy Story parade, and we got to see the Beauty and the Beast, the musical. But the reason we went down there is because when I was young, I was so in tune with Barney the Purple Dinosaur. Let's just say they had an actual live performance from the actual Barney crew down in Florida, Universal Studios with Disneyland. And my dad and me and my mom and my sister and her son, which he's older than me, 5 years older than me, we were at like a very good hotel called the Polynesian. Yes, that hotel. The very big fancy one. I think we stayed there for about a week and a half, because we went to do everything down in Disneyland anyway. Visit the zoo, the animatronics, all that stuff. So, you can understand from, all the stuff that we did and whatnot. And when he, passed away during November, day after Thanksgiving, November 28th, it hit hard because, he was like technically my only dad before I actually found out my dad. Which, funnily enough, my girlfriend Zena and Jonathan were the ones that we found him through TikTok and Fortnite. It was actually kind of funny. So, yeah. I am living with my actual bio dad. But, it's like I bonded with my foster dad for a while more. And I got I think it was severely emotionally attached and really attached to that person because he bonded with me a lot. As in, he would help me try to do the wiffle ball shit, all the stuff that a kid would ever dream of. He literally did everything a really great and perfect dad would. And for those who are wondering why I'm making a TikTok, well, it's also to honor him as well, because whenever I do have a kid one day, I want to name him after the man who took me in when nobody else would. So technically this would be a dedication post. A dedication post, a tribute, all that stuff. I'll probably do more of these on here a little bit more too, because I've been doing more content on YouTube and Twitch, which link in the description. So I guess that's it. Today I will be streaming Card Shop Simulator Wednesdays on Twitch. If you want to go follow me on both Twitch and YouTube, same name, Ghosty Wolf 1995, and I am signing off. Peace.